So what flavour you run on your vaporizer? Cranberry. Oh. Cranberry 12 milligrams. I'm on a tobacco 18 or 1.8. Yeah. Vaporizer is an amazing word, yeah. Please show the conveyor cooling setup. The lawyer guy, dead simple, mate. Got an aqua tuner down here that's pumping oil through these vents, and then the conveyors just run through the cooled oil and cycle through cooling off. And then the conveyors are just cooling our base, or the power setup anyway. That's it really. Seems pretty sweet. Again, it will work a lot better when we get some better gases in there, but for now we're cooling all sorts of shit like chlorine and stuff, which isn't ideal. Steam machine? Damp fuely. Damp fuely is an awesome word. Damp fuely. Vaporizer. Vape, yeah. But evaporizer is definitely a better word. Working on it so I can see that beautiful bearded face of yours. Oh shit, yeah, this is probably getting active soon. That is a good shout, Leppy. Got 9 cycles. This is fine. We'll get this done and then we'll smash this with a higher priority and get this all done. Thank you, Leppy. I'd have completely forgotten about that, mate. So, let us quickly run our first circuit up here. I think we went up here, didn't we, on this side? And then we can actually connect this up as well. Yeah, you're going to go to there. And we can run a circuit through here as well. Okay, this will be fine. We're going to put another shipping arm in here, and we'll extend our conveyor up. I think it's just match what we did on the other side. So it's there. And we'll need 2 loaders and a receptacle, isn't it? Jesus. What was the receptacle for again? I've forgotten. I think it was for feeding them later, but we're not at that stage yet. So it's fine. And then we'll use the bottom conveyor belt. We're really, really pissing through our gold. We're really flying through it. Oh, meh. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Need to do some more digging. How are we for algae? We are out of algae. How's the base looking? Blue! Very blue! Shit. Let's do a quick dig. We'll dig out you. We'll get some you as well. It's very, very blue in the base. I don't like it. I need to tidy all this out. We've got little single strands of crap everywhere. That'll be fine. That'll give us a bit more of a buffer. We're very close to be able to turn on our electrolyzers and stuff. Did I actually finish doing this? No. Let's put you on a 9. We'll set you to below 0. Get in there. Jesus. Second time I told you, Nab. Damn it, Leffy. So these temp shift plates are actually worth it. Temp shift plates just make it easy to transfer temperature on an average in a room, basically. So yeah, they're very good. Cigarettes are lung torpedoes. That is nice. Lung torpedoes, cancer sticks, nail coffins. Some people call them, I think. Coffin nails. Coffin nails. Nail coffins. Coffin nails. You know when life space is complete? When he starts producing oxygen. No. No. It's not a rush. It's fine. We can panic them. We have a priority 9 for this shit. It's fine. Honestly, you guys, you panic too much. Beautiful. I do like doing a nice big dig. I had to say that very carefully so it didn't come out like sounding like something else. Excuse me. But I do like doing a successfully large dig. You heard me. I like big digs. Right, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. I'm gonna let him sweep up all this stuff. Meanwhile, you're nearly done. This is still staying cool, so that's one thing. You'll build complex power management, base cooling, even exosuits, and then oxygen. Yes! What's your problem? Which material is best for temp plates? Yeah, as Leppy said, diamond's the pinnacle. It depends what you're trying to do. You can use temp shift plates for insulating as well, don't forget. Like, you can make temp shift plates out of abyssallite and dirt and clay and all sorts. They're not just for transferring temperature in a negative, they can also be used as an insulator. Two big patches of algae inside abyssallite. Yeah, we've got a couple of these around, Leppy, to be honest, but I've just left them. We're not in a rush. I want to get rid of this slime and stuff, and every time we dig this out, we get a couple of tons of algae, so it's kind of a no-brainer. I'll just keep cracking on with this, really. I'm not going to be able to reach this now, am I? Fool! A fool of a took. Also, this stuff down here should be pretty cold, so there shouldn't really be any germs in this, realistically. So I've no real problems with digging this out. It's just oxygen. We're just getting... What are you doing? We're getting polluted oxygen when we dig this, which I am fine with. That is nice. I'm all for free oxygen. Dig you down to like there. Beautiful. Sounds like bedtime. Cool. Cool. Okay. Found a hatch. I think you probably need to be on this side, don't you? Wrangle. No. So we've only got 3 hatches, I think, over here. Syntax, good evening, buddy. How's it going, mate? Okay, guys, see you on the next stream. Need to get up in 6 hours. 6 hours, Thorsh. Thank you very much for popping in, mate. It's very good to see you, and hopefully see you again, bud. Much love. You have to tell me what, like, good night in Austrian is. You have to tell me. Typically take big diggers, so it doesn't sound like something else. Yes. I'm very good, thanks, Syntax. Very good, buddy. We are just... I'm doing it again. We are just ploughing on at the minute, mate. Trying to get things a bit squared off. Gute Nacht. Fair enough. That's simple enough. It's just German. Fair enough. Well, auf Wiedersehen and Gute Nacht. Much love, buddy. What are the health issues that vaping can cause? I think one of the main ones is Legionnaire's disease or fluid on the lungs. It depends if you've got a really poor vape. Yeah, I don't sort of advocate vaping to anybody because there are health complications whether people care to admit it or not. You can get like pleurisy or Legionnaire's disease. Thorschrammer syntax is our other fellow Austrian. Right. Let's get rid of all this gubbins as well. That's pretty solid. Can't really argue with that. Right. I'm assuming we should be practically done down here. I need to stop doing priority 9 stuff. This is going to erupt in 7 cycles, which is fine. How are you getting on? Still seem to be alright at the minute, so that's cool. We're getting our water, which is nice. Did we wrangle that hatch? We did. Beautiful. So, we can't build this yet. We need to dig this out first. Right, let's get a bit of this hydrogen collected. See if we can prime these valves. So, let's see. Hey. Nice. Open anything with nicotine, at least the same. Yeah, well, nicotine again is a poison. I always forget that nicotine is just a poison. So yeah, that makes sense. Tar is the major killer, though. Obviously, with cigarettes, that's the difference. But nicotine itself is poisonous. What's the best way to remove slimelung from an area? Deodorizers or high pressure oxygen, basically, or cold, or there's a few options really. I read somewhere that vaping can kind of turn lungs into pickles or something, like dry them up or something. It's almost better than tobacco itself. The biggest problem with tobacco is it kills the cilia hairs, cilia, whatever they're called. I don't know if you do get the same thing from vaping. It can definitely do things to your lungs. I mean, that's a given. Right, how can I do this? So this one's done. We can do this one as well. In fairness, I could do this just by putting a bridge here. Should probably do the same thing. Should be fine. And I am going to want a bridge here anyway. Stop any gas coming back in. We'll get rid of you. Yeah, I've vaped for a few years now. I've vaped for like 5 years maybe. And it has stopped me smoking. I used to be quite a heavy smoker. So the health benefits for me are vast, realistically. Because without it, I'd still be smoking. Okay. So this should be prime. I'll just cycle this a couple of times to make sure it seems to be working. That's fine. So that's that. Get rid of this bridge. It's always a bit of a faff. This one. Always a bit of a faff, but once it's done, it's done. Vaping is like 1000% healthier than smoking, but you're not doing either would be the best. Yeah, of course, of course. I mean, nicotine itself is just a dumb thing, let's face it. I'm very, very much aware of that. But I am weak. I think that's probably the best way of putting it. Shit. Got a little packet of hydrogen here. Is that going to be a problem? We'll just get rid of it. A single packet of hydrogen in this pipe. Might as well clear it out whilst it's static. Yeah, I mean, I smoked since I was a kid. Like a lot of kids do. All my mates were doing it, so I started smoking. And before you know it, I'm buying 20 decks and smoking like a trooper. But yeah, honestly, it's one of the worst decisions I ever made, taking up smoking. As much as I enjoy it in certain scenarios, like there are certain times when a cigarette is good. You know, after a big meal, sex, you know, all the usual cliched ones. There are certain times when a cigarette is just fucking awesome. Not that I advocate it. But yeah, for me it's normally drinking. If I have a few beers, I still want a cigarette now, and I've not really smoked cigarettes for a very long time. As soon as I have a couple of beers, I'm down for that. Cool. Right, that'll do. That'll give us some hydrogen. So we should be able to do this one as well. Get this pipe done. Then we can rip all this pipe out. Ultimately, we won't need this again. We'll just extend this pipe down to where we need hydrogen, which will be good. So what is this whole gas piping thing doing? Yeah, this is basically filtering hydrogen. These are mechanical filters. So I'm just basically priming the filters at the minute. This isn't ideal. No, for fuck's sake. I did not want to do that. I'm going to get single gram packets coming through again if we're not careful. Right, so let's remove this bridge. And then we'll just flush this pipe out as well. So you're now primed. You're now primed. Cool. Nicotine gum for the win. I know, Sindane. I know you've said this to me before. I did try nicotine gum. It gave me same with the patches. If I had too much nicotine gum, it started making me feel really woozy, and the patches made me trip my bollocks off at night. They gave me really, really weird dreams. But saying this was like 15 years ago, 14 years ago now. When I tried using the patches, they've probably advanced a lot since then. But yeah, they made me literally get the most vivid, weird dreams I've ever had. I did not like it. It was literally like tripping. Okay, so these should all be cleared out. This is cleared out. Jesus, it's a bit convoluted this, but once it is set up, it should work beautifully. All being well. We can now nip off this for now. Actually, we might as well collect some of this hydrogen. Why not? Is this all done? Should be done. We'll do one final sweep, get all this cleared out. Which looks like we're pretty set. Conveyor lines, why aren't they working? Let's see. It's this one here. Set this to a 2. This to a 2, and set all these to a 3. So what we're basically going to have is the coal comes into this receptacle, and then the sweeper arm takes it from the receptacle, because the receptacle is going to be priority 1, and then puts it into our coal gens. If our coal gens are filled with coal, it'll go into this overflow compactor here, which I'm going to set to like 5 tons. So there's 5 tons of coal hopefully in the room at any point. That's the dream. See you in a bit, Sindane. No worries, buddy. Smoked my late teens for over 2 years, never more than half a pack a day. Then money got scarce, tobacco got even more expensive, and I was kind of forced to stop. Nowadays, when I'm offered a cigarette and try to smoke it, I can't finish it. That's a good position to be in, Camo. Cigarettes do taste like shit for me now, but still, if I have a couple of drinks, they taste amazing. Why would you put on a patch at night? It used to be 24-hour patches syntax. It's not like you'd smoke at night, or rather during sleep. Yeah, it's something to do with how it was released, I don't know. Started vaping 2 years ago after your lung collapsed for no reason. Wow. Tried patches and they made my arms itch like crazy. Yeah, I didn't get on with them at all, Janie Lou. I did try, but I just could not get on with them at all. What is the problem here? I thought I'd set this up already. Right, consumable ore. Coal. Go. So you should now go down here. We'll set all these generators to be 100%. Which will be good. Nice. Now you can see our sweeper arms filling up this compactor now. Because all the generators have got the coal they need, I think. Or it should be anyway. Oh, they're inactive at the minute, that's why. There we go. Now it's filling the coal gens.